Hello, Burbadiah.
Burbadiah?
Burbadiah! Hi! Hi. Hello.
Aloha.
Good day. Good morrow. Good eve. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Burb.
Good morrow.
This is a thing I used to do often, wasn't it? Same though.
Is that your new album, Rio?
Love it. It's my favorite metal album.
Are you okay though? I fell off my bike. Oh no!
Rio, no! My poor boy, who hurt my son.
The bike hurt him. We must melt it down.
Ooh. Is that loud? Let me know if that's loud.
Return it to the fires of Moria.
That's Big Rip, by the way.
To the fires of Mordor.
Done it by my ultimate enemy, water.
Slip. Dang. Sorry, Rio. Are you bleeding? Are you hurt real bad?
This is why we need to support Team Magma and get rid of all the water. Game's silent, though.
Is it silent? I can hear it.
I hear game.
Yeah, I hear it. I mean, we're louder than it, but as per usual, it maybe you want us to be louder than the game.
That was a mad lad coming for me. So, yeah, remember when I used to stream? Oh, the audio compressor was on.
Oh.
Remember when I used to stream like every day, and then I stopped for like a month?
Yeah, it's fine.
Ah! Yeah!
Burb, I'm upset.
Auntie's upset.
I found a, oh dear, falling into the abyss.
So I slid and that hurt. You didn't do like a cool Sonic slide? Oh. Well, that didn't go... Well, alright, guess that was my last life.
I found an end city, because I'm end busting right now. And I was like, ooh, a ship. And I went to the ship. Only the back half of it was intact. And the front half was just disappeared. I don't know if it loaded wrong.
Poor Rio.
Or if it's just a glitch.
And then I came home and poured antibacterial on the scrapes, and that hurt 50 times more.
It's gonna hurt 50% worse.
Oh yeah. There was one time when I was working at a, I was working in a deli.
Oh yeah.
And I cut my hand. I wonder if I can actually show the scar. Probably not.
Probably not.
But
oh, I forgot we were on camera.
it's like right there where the scar is. You probably can't see anything. I was cleaning a deli meat slicer. No, that's not how that one happened.
That's not how that one happened?
I got the one on my thumb by cleaning a deli meat slicer. My thumb kind of just like went in with the curve and it got ripped. I cut this because we would cut blocks of cheese manually with a knife occasionally. So this hand was holding the handle, and I would put my hand on the flat end of the knife and then push down and you cut the cheese, right?
But it wasn't flat.
No, it was the flat end.
Okay.
Somehow I cut my hand with the flat end.
With the knife.
I might have like curved my hand on it by accident and that's how it happened.
Ow.
But I'm not sure. Then there's this Karen that I worked with who decided then was a good time to make the comment about how I bled on that guy's cheese. And it's like, yeah, thanks, Karen. I'm dying right now, but sure. Let me worry about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You don't have any bloodborne pathogens that I know of. Maybe I'll try to play MC again. Did something happen last time you were playing it, or...?
Curious. But yeah, other than Rio dying and Minecraft raking on Nancy, how's everyone's day? Look at this mad lad!
I'm out of food, so...
Is that Snaz Undertale?
Is that Snaz Underpoops? That is...
See, ow!
Undertale.
See,
He looks
man.
like one of those skull candy, like not the company, but like the
Yeah.
hardtack candies, you know, that look like skulls.
No, I just played too much, got really sick of playing.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Understandable.
Me, I just got Brad an Elytra, and I got myself one. I just don't have enough rockets to be doing anything I'm doing right now.
Elytra's nice. It's fun flying.
It is fine flying. Crap, my audio messed up again.
So yeah, work's been kind of yeeting me, which is why I haven't been streaming lately, because, you know, I like my relaxums time.
I changed the audio, or if I changed the volume.
And not that streaming isn't relaxing, it's just, you know, also anxiety-inducing.
Yeah, it happens.
You know. You know how that works. Please. Oh, okay, I shoot, okay.
Reading some wholesome manga and got the warm fuzzies. I love that, though.
Excellent. Maybe you didn't stream Mega Man, you thought.
No, maybe it's the streaming hardware we're streaming on.
That's also part of it. It's like, I could be streaming better things if I had the,
Big Chungus.
If I had Big Chungus. I know we came up with a serious name for it, but I forget what it was.
Serious name for it? I don't remember.
I forget what it was.
We called it Isengard.
That is a good name for it.
Oh, Burbs and Linkeft.
Time to relax, 10 minutes later. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I've been on a crappy work schedule. And by that I mean I start 2 hours earlier than I used to. Also, Sinu kind of came in and just yeeted my time away from me. Even though I understand I could stream while he's streaming, I don't know.
And I like being there for Sinu sometimes too.
Right? I'm covered in bandages. Nice. Aww. You're the man in rags.
You're the man in rags. I was covered in bandages a few days ago.
Yancy was covered in bandages a few days ago. How's your foot, by the way?
It's okay. Yeah, it's swelling's gone down a lot.
And shirtless. Oh, hot. Oh, so you're like Solid Snake right now. Or Big Boss, rather. Naked Snake.
Naked Snake.
Yeah. His codename was Naked Snake.
Naked Snake.
Because he came into the mission without any weapons or armor. Oh. This is actually your weakness.
Naked Snake.
Nope, he still did the hurtins.
Did the hurtins? Oh, don't mind me.
I don't mind you. Oh no. Where did my cup go? Gosh dang it, I'll fix that in a minute.
So, what's up?
But yeah.
Do you have NM7?
I do.
Does it come with the pack? Like, how much of that?
This is the last of the first Legacy Collection pack.
Oh, so you have the second one.
I do have the second one, which is, 7 through 9.
Uh-huh.
And then I also have, or it might be 7 through 10, actually. And I also have, sorry, I did a goof.
Yeah, it happens.
But this guy's also not that hard, so.
I'm about to starve to death in this game right now.
It is 7 through 10? Yeah, I have that. I also have Mega Man 11. And then we'll move on to the X trilogy. I want to do the whole trilogy, plus Mighty Number 9. Not trilogy, whole series. Plus Mighty Number 9.
Dang it. Why does my audio keep doing this?
No idea.
I might have to, yeet the, player.
Stop it! Do not do Mighty Number 9. Are you saying that as a Mega Man fan or as a person who plays video games?
I need one more shulker shell.
Because that's a very specific distinction. Both. Alright. Well, that's not a good sign. I mean, I already bought it, so there's that. Pew! You get Knightsy! Knightsy!
Excuse me.
Oh, man. I didn't come up with the names.
Well, time to fly into the abyss and see if I hit something and die.
Oh. What? Am I revisiting his stage? Is this different or am I high? Can I yeet out of this? Metacredit. Nancy, can you check that link for me?
Yeah, as soon as I stop flying. There's,
Does this stage look different or do I just immediately not? No, this is definitely different looking.
Ugh.
Can you revisit stages? Why? What would be the purpose? Riri, I'm confused. Also, Rio, when are you ending your life with that, Inferno run? And also, are you going to be the maddest of lads and do it in one stream?
There you go, 48 Metascore.
That's not great. Props tomorrow. Excellent.
that all he wanted you to see, or did he want you to read something from it?
I think he just wanted me to know what the score was.
Oh.
Which is... It's not ideal.
What did you ask him? I missed it.
When he's doing the Inferno run for Mega Man 3. Or Resident Evil 3.
Mega Man 3 has an Inferno run?
Mega Evil 3.
Mega Evil 3. Resident Evil Megas.
Resident Man 3.
Resident Man. I might call it quits after everything.
But yeah, that's been my life, you know, just surviving, work.
Basically. Taking care of Nemi, because I couldn't walk for 3 days.
That as well.
It sucks that you worked on those days that I hurt the most, but now I'm okay now that you're off.
It happens. Ow.
I had my staff. I'm like doing this. Like Yoda. I'm walking around with my staff.
Are those Pelipers?
Maybe. Sure.
Right, No Man's Sky and Fallout 76. Oh god, no! Oh no! Oh no! Really? Yeah, but is that review bombing?
Is that review bombing?
Because if it got reviewed bombed, that's not really fair.
Oh no, I just realized that Minecraft is muted.
I mean, I'm also not opposed to playing bad games. Yep. Yep. Knew I wasn't gonna make that jump.
I'm so...
Bruh, you can't review bomb the actual critic score. Oh, that's a good point. Those are professional reviews. Quote-unquote professional.
Okay, why should I die? Pick a way to
After
die.
old age?
Starve to death, that's pretty close. Should I leap into the void,
Ah!
or
I did.
let kinetic energy take its course?
I looped it to the void, so... There you go. Also, don't mind me punching the pop filter. I know it's popular to yeet on the games media, but they're correct in this case. I mean, probably. I don't know, man. The gameplay I watched, it didn't look bad. But, I mean, that's also gameplay as opposed
I
to...
guess I'm falling into the void.
That's watching as opposed to playing, which is a big difference. It's bad. Alright, man. I'm just saying, we've had differing opinions about media before.
Enderman, it's too late. I can't use my rockets for some reason.
Whee! I kickstarted the freaking game, I promise. It's not good.
On the plus side, I got cords to those end cities I found in case anybody needs broker blocks.
Oh, I did it.
Reason.
Papa? Popper.
Popper blocks. Hey, no one's sleeping in your bed this time, Brad.
Well, it's about time. I paid money for the Wii U version. I paid money for the Steam version.
I paid money. For nothing.
Nancy doesn't have money.
No, I made an impulse buy, and I wanted to show up so I can, like, give it a weird rating or something.
Yeah, still no idea what you bought.
It's something.
It's an entertainment item.
It's hilarious.
That cost about $18.
Yeah. I saw it on Pinterest as an item. If that makes you laugh harder, I saw it on Pinterest on one of those side video things where it's like, buy our product. And I was like, yeah, I'll entertain it.
Bro, just accept that you may as well have burned that money. I mean, okay. Oh, I didn't like that. But it's also a cool idea.
Oh no, did I break it the wrong one? Ah! Or go
Interesting.
see my tower. If you want.
What? Okay. I saw a weird product where it's a can opener where it slices off the complete top of the can.
That's fine.
So like down about like the whole top of it, where it starts to curve up, gets completely cut off. And I'm just like, who asked for this product?
Nobody.
Who wanted this?
Who wanted this? Who wrote this?
What problem is this solving? Also, is that a submarine in a cloud?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that a weapon to surpass Metal Gear?
Yeah, sure.
Ugh! Ow, boys.
I don't know if you were able to see it from where you're from.
Nope.
You can see it from my house, Burb. Like the back porch.
I can see my house from here.
I could be well.
Right, we still gotta build Rio a statue in his honor.
Yeah, we do.
Look at this mad
We
lad.
had like 2 statues to build. So good.
Also, Rio, when you building your cathedral?
Right.
Rio, play
I
Minecraft.
worked so hard on it.
So that's clearly the boss door.
I did like the front door. There is credit to the base design because I was following a YouTube tutorial because I was like, you know, this ought to be fun, and it surprisingly was.
Why are there 2 doors? Is that just a
That's
fake
better
out?
here.
That must just be a fake out, right? But why? Why would you do this?
For the Kixies.
Also, apartment hunting also put a huge stress on my life, which is why I haven't been streaming as often.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay.
He's a what?
He disappears.
Sorry, son.
Uh-oh, he froze me. That's unfortunate.
Also have
Oh.
like ton of. Why did we get some of it?
Alright, I somehow have guessed correctly who to fight so far, each time. Although he's kicking my ass a little bit. Please stop. Ugh. Yep. Rio's house will forever be a sandstone pile.
Right.
As it should be.
Our house is a boarding.
Oh, come on! Oh, well. Yeah, our house has a dungeon.
That's a dungeon. It's fine. It's not really a dungeon. It's like a work dungeon. Hey, we have villager slaves. It's fine. What else are they gonna do in their spare time?
We're like the boarding house from Hey Arnold.
We gotta protect them.
We just got hundreds of people living in our basement.
In the basement, in the living room. Just don't let them out, please.
It's weird, man.
Sometimes the spiders will spawn where I have the mushroom farm at, and then they get scared and summon iron golems in the house.
As soon as I build the wall, I think it's safe to let them loose.
Nah, certain areas will always have mobs in it.
I mean, not if we light it up enough.
Oh yeah, I know. We just gotta light it up a crap ton.
Well, so I mean, I'm fine with keeping like 5 of them on hand.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a mending guy.
Ugh.
What kind of dungeon? A work dungeon.
Oh, can you click on Rio's link for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
That John's
Dear Royals, you claim to be the head of the state. Did you have no head? Curious.
Okay. Okay.
Where did I leave those chests at? Are they up here? Indeed,
Is that parroting the meme, where it's a poor worker guy saying we should improve society, and then some idiot pops up out of a well saying, and yet you take part in society. Curious. It's like, yeah, man. Ow.
Oh dear. What have I
No, that's the
done?
Turning Point USA meme.
I forgot that shulkers don't stack.
Wha!
Don't ask me
Ow.
how I forgot such things.
French Republic edition. Alright. John's and I have been watching all of the MCU in chronological order.
Yeah, it's fine.
We just finished watching 4.
I don't remember what's next.
Nope, I died.
That's fine.
Either Hulk is next or Avengers. It might just be Avengers. My opinion so far. Captain America 1 wasn't that great.
I thought it was okay.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. Captain Marvel was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I don't know what people's problem with it was.
I didn't. When we first tried to watch it, I wasn't feeling it. I'm not sure why.
Because we were watching it illegally.
Was it? Was that it?
Yeah. You felt,
Felt guilt.
Yeah, I liked Captain Marvel. Yeah, I don't know why people hated it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. The beginning is a little bit... It's like Iron Man 1. The beginning's a little weird to get through at first, but then you're like, oh, okay.
The beginning was a little weird, but it got really good once she got to Earth.
Yeah.
Watched Iron Man 1 again, which I never saw all the way through for the
Oh, really?
until now. Yeah, I would always, like, give up halfway through Iron Man when I was younger, just because I would get bored.
Yeah. Who needs shulker boxes? I got shulker boxes.
But I liked it a lot, watching it. I thought Iron Man 1 was a really good movie. Same with Iron Man 2, really good.
A little confusing at first. I think there's some things in Iron Man 2 that they could have explained better.
Iron Man 2 could have been done a little bit better.
But yeah, it's not terrible.
And Thor was great.
I like Thor. Again, I have the same issue with Thor as I do with
It was a little bulky.
It's a little bulky. Loki is just very confusing.
Loki is confusing,
Loki
but that's
a confusing character.
That's kind of his point, though.
I guess.
Also, welcome back, Burb.
Hi, Bub.
We're talking about the MCU.
Where is my Bub? Is he in his house? Oh, there he is. Whoop. Are you up here?
Come on, Mr. Centaur Man. Is he a centaur or is he a man?
You decide.
When do I get to fight the Centaur Tar?
Hi, Barb. Hi.
What is that from?
I like his shield.
What was Centaur Tar from?
Centaur Tar? Gravity Falls.
Is that Gravity Falls?
Yeah. His shield is the British flag.
Ow. Please stop.
I love it.
Alright, we won. Oh, Rio's posting more links.
Food! Hang on. Rio's posting more links. He's always posting links.
That's what he does, alright? The man gives me memes. You're so sorry.
The good boys, though.
I love good boys. See Flash!
Coming in.
See Flash, run. Funny Flash.
I don't even know if you want these, but like here.
I want everything. Time to fight Tomahawk Man!
And like one more.
Cloud Doggos! I post historically educational links, so shut it.
Shut it. Whoop. Ow. I'm on my house.
Die, please. So I saw the trailer for the new Batman movie. I also saw the trailer for the next for a Suicide Squad game they're making, and they're doing with the Suicide Squad. They're doing the Superman's an evil, so you know he's ultimate evil that needs to be destroyed. And it's like, is that all you guys can do
to make laundry room?
To make it compel? What is this? I like this. Can I kill it? Not now, honey. I'm fighting. I'm fighting.
There's a golem in the laundry room.
He's gonna get rusty. Do I have to kill this? Oh gosh, I have to kill this.
Nah, I got him. He just, it was a small room and then he's like half the size of it.
Please stop.
Are you guys stuck in here? Like, what's your deal?
But yeah, they're doing the whole Superman's evil, he's murdering people, yada yada yada. So the Suicide Squad's gonna go kill him. I guess.
That's fine.
Sure. Injustice did that. And while it's okay for a one-off, you need to do something more interesting with Superman. Other than Superman's villain.
I mean, the game did it better. You remember which game?
No, I don't. What are you talking
remember
about?
Which game? There's a game where Superman kills Joker because he killed Lois.
Yeah, that's Injustice.
Is that Injustice? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about? I never knew the name of it.
Yeah, that's it's a fighting game made by NetherRealms, which also makes Mortal Kombat. And it was a good game. I played it. Alright, see ya, Snaz.
Snaz dudes.
Snaz under dude. But I'm just tired of that storyline of Superman's the villain. Go kill him.
Go kill him? I can't kill him. He's Superman. It's like,
it's like Superman's a bad guy.
Oh no!
It's like you guys. There's so many more characters and villains in this world. You couldn't pick one. Did they ever make a movie where he's communist? I don't know.
It'd be pretty amazing though.
I guess Injustice, technically. I mean, he's a dictator, though. Because that was the thing in the comics. I believe it. Why would I ever go down there? Curious. Why would I go that way? How do I break these blocks?
Huh?
How do I break these blocks?
With a pickaxe and a shovel.
Comics are wild. Yeah.
Comics are insane.
Yeah, comics be weird.
There's other universes and stuff going on. It's madness.
And then I also saw Robert Pattinson as Batman.
As Batman, yeah.
He looks like he'll do a good job, but he looks too emo to be Bruce Wayne. Because he has that emo haircut.
Emo.
Bruce Wayne should look like a douchebag, not an emo. Which is why Christian Bale was perfect for the role. Do I flash you, mister?
Oh, is this
Ah! He does not care to be flashed.
Here we go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, his acting as Batman looked pretty good. But, I don't know how I feel about him as Bruce Wayne. Feels weird, man. And then I didn't watch anything else related to the, what do they call it? The DC fandom?
Shit. Oh, yeah.
Ah! Did he just throw his hair at me? What is this, Phoenix Wright? Ow. I don't appreciate that, mister. Please stop. Please. Uh-oh. Bruce Wayne is an emo in denial. Look at his person. Oh, sorry, alter ego. No. You're not wrong, though. Alright, I was supposed to fix the cup. Remind me to fix the cup.
Fix the cup.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Come at me, you bald fiend!
You bald fiend.
Haha. Haha. Stop it. Please stop. Now, what did I just say, boyo? Okay, I can't damage beat him. Oh no. Charge the friggin' laser, you moron! Why wasn't he charging his laser? Why didn't he charge the laser? Let's go flash a plant.
Do it.
Oh no, is that Boob Sunflower?
Boob Sunflower, where?
Ow. Also, can we talk about the Avengers game that's coming out and how it doesn't look great?
How do I get out of here?
I watched the gameplay thing of it. It looks boring.
Really?
Because, granted, I only saw the opening part of it. It looks worse than god-awful. I watched the opening part of it. It just did not look good. You're fighting Taskmaster. Satan awful. They're going after Taskmaster while he's on a bridge. It's like, that's all fine and dandy, but none of the characters' attacks looked epic. They all looked pretty samey. And it looks like the bootleg Avengers. Well, I can understand why they can't get the actor's likeness, because then they have to pay a lot more money. That I'm fine with. The gameplay just didn't look interesting, because it's, they do beat 'em up style. My god. Alright. Stupid grasshopper robots. It's a beat 'em up style, but they don't make it, the combat interesting. You're just performing the same moves over and over again until you win. It's press X to win. And it's like, why would I want that?
I remembered something earlier in Minecraft.
Like, they could have gone a Devil May Cry approach, where it's a heavy combo base, and where building your combo and chaining up different attacks is kind of the main focus of the combat. But it's really, they didn't do that. Uh-oh, we got a link.
Bird, a villager snuck into your hall over there, and he became a librarian. So I fostered
Ow.
the
Please die.
librarian,
Please
and now
die.
he has a book of infinity.
Please die. Please die. Thanks. Big tank.
Yeah, so you got 2 librarians in there, one with infinity and yours with enemy.
Oh! Oh!
Sorry, I'm looking at Rio's.
Link. What'd he post?
It's funny.
Oh, come on! What you got?
Libya after designing their national flag.
I don't like this. Not like this.
What do I hear? A Skirlington.
No idea. Ugh.
He must be under the ground.
It's just green.
It's just green. I know. It's
The least creative color.
funny. Oh yeah, I'm not in flipping.
Ugh. You're not
in the
flipping?
end. Yeah, great. I'm not in the end anymore, so I can turn up my graphics so
Uh-oh.
the world looks.
So far, I'm liking Mega Man 6 a lot. Rio, do people generally like Mega Man 6? It might be my favorite one out of the first 6, out of the original collection.
It might also be that it's easier to run on your hardware.
Well, that's because I'm using OBS. 6 is great. Excellent. I'm going to try to flash a flower. It's my third
Got
fave.
it.
He also does not want to be flashed.
Oh no. Oh whoa. Where should we put the mighty Rio's statue? Probably across the way from his
Town center.
town center.
All will come to worship great and mighty Rio.
No. I think town center is actually kind of where Burb's farms are.
That's fine. Put it on top of the farms.
Come on. Put it on top of the farms. I was just gonna put it across the street from where his castle is.
Or do that.
The beacon is town center? I'm not sure. Is it?
I don't like Flower Man.
Did they ever fix
Ah!
the... No, I can't see the... I can kind of see the outline of it.
I hate you.
Maybe. But I like it as like this little tree park. Though.
I hate you. Ah! Not ideal.
And this is nice and open for in case we need to go overboard.
Drop my controller.
Second new game. No.
Why? Rio, please. Don't do this. Look at this mad lad with skis!
And I'm just kind of running around. What do you want to do? You got farms to maintain.
Okay, I assumed that's what was gonna happen with that. Why do I have to kill the snow puppers?
I tried to fly, it didn't work. My flying's not working.
Ah!
It's the brain, isn't it?
This ain't ideal.
I guess I'll just have to walk.
Ugh!
What else do I go on?
Alright, that went well. Nope. Alright, guess I'm still following. They're icy boys!
Icy I see boys. Do you see girls too?
Sometimes. Occasionally. So yeah, I would like to try to stream again regularly. It's just hard. Because work, and instead of stealing my time slot unapologetically.
I mean, you mean that jokingly as possible, though.
Do I?
Do you?
Do I?
Why can't I fly in the rain? Do my wings not work?
And no one even questioned it. They're just like, yeah, Senna, you can stream on these days.
Nah.
Again, completely joking. 100% joke. It's okay, your streams are a treat.
Aw. They tasty.
You saying I'm looking like a snack?
You are a snack, not looking like one.
You saying I'm looking like a snack?
Saying you're a snack. Saying I'm looking like naked snack.
Naked snack.
Naked snack.
Whee! So yeah, either I'm gonna just try to stream whenever I happen to have off from work, or
I mean, I was gonna say that's what I do, and I was like, but I don't have a job. I just stream whenever I feel like it.
or I'll just stream, try to stream on my normal days again, but in the mornings. But that's difficult. Ow, please stop.
I like
Please
streaming
stop.
when you're not here, not because I don't
Thanks! Jeez! I'll leave forever.
I leave forever. I don't know, I just like being on my own occasionally. I like being on
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There are times where I like when I get up before you do so that I can just focus on things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And we're not like making jokes 5 billion times and getting distracted.
Reminder that Skyrim has been re-released in more years than the Confederacy lasted. Excellent.
Dang it, Skyrim.
Oh! I did not see that there.
How's my chicken coop doing?
Guys, I'm mad at Wendy's.
They didn't give you your fries.
They didn't give me my fries.
It's sad, really. But I got those.
Wendy's owes me fries. That or my DoorDash lady took them.
Maybe they fell out somehow and she felt bad and didn't want to say anything about it.
Damn that Howard Todd. Oh.
Cleric.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you a cleric? Yeah.
I still have to play Fallout 4. I never played it. Also, one day I'm going to try to be in Madline and play all of Elder Scrolls.
Do it.
In a row.
Do it.
Yeah. Gotta start with Arena! And however old that game is.
For a baby steak, I shall treasure this steak. It will never go bad.
Munch it!
Hi, dog. How did you get over here? Did the Iron Golem push you?
I'm also thinking about trying to focus more on streams as opposed to doing my YouTube stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
YouTube stuff is just generally easier to do because I can do it whenever, and it takes a little bit less effort. Editing takes less effort than quote-unquote performing.
I guess so. To me, it's the other way around.
Rio, I hope you know I live for your memes.
Right?
And I hate these shield assholes!
Well, jeez. Colson will not be happy.
I was waiting for some sort of MCU reference.
Get out of the pantry! No, you're not a fisherman.
Yawns are yelling at me as I'm looking for a midnight snack.
Get out of the pantry!
Rich talk from an American. I don't know what that means, Burb. I don't know what you're talking about.
All of you need to get out of the pantry right now. I will slay you all. Do they eat cookies? I've given them cookies. I've bribed them with cookies. Come on out. I've got cookies.
Ugh!
Look at that, Brad.
Oh no! Dip, dip!
Dip, dip, dip.
Flip a dip, dip!
Flip a dip, dip. Flip a dip, dip. Do you like apples? Can I bribe you with apples?
Did you all see Peanuts? Their mascot, Mr. Peanut? That became Baby Nut for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grew up.
That's quick.
Yeah, he's 21 now.
Nice.
Somebody did the math.
Nuts grow very fast, I guess.
Somebody did the math. He's growing at a rate of like... I forget what it is.
Cannot be stopped.
It's like 12 years per month. or some nonsense like that. And that he'll be dead come like 2025.
Great.
But yeah, he's legal now. He's 21.
It's legal now. Get out of the dang pantry.
Up! Alright. We did it. First try. Don't question anything. Alright, how do I fight this mad lad? Why does he have a hat?
Why does he have a hat?
Do you like to be flashed? Or, no, that's a spear. Snow hates to be... Oh. Nobody likes to flash this... Oh, well.
Nobody likes to flash the Spanish Inquisition.
That too. Ugh. Please stop.
Ah!
Move it over here.
I fell.
He's attacking me with snowflakes.
Oh no.
So much for the tolerant left. That's a political joke for you, Rio. You're the only one who's gonna get it. Yonzer doesn't care about politics, and Burb is British, so...
Burb is British. Those darn Brits and their non-caring natures. Something.
Ugh!
Why won't this door go the right way? I want it to go this way.
Life has many doors, that boy.
Right? Why? Why does it open this way? I want it to open the other way. Do it like that, huh? Yeah, that worked. Okay.
I only care about politics in as much as I can eat on partisans. Everyone knows Brits don't politics. Let's Brexit vote. Got 50 votes. Brexit got 50 votes in total. Rio's posting more Twitter links.
Oh boy. Rio.
You got bee attack.
Just a minute. Just a minute, Rio. Everyone choose vote.
You know what? I bet. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
You are without a doubt the worst empire I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me.
That's awesome. Alright, so Blizzard Man has to be... What? What is this?
What is this?
Why is his face there?
Hello, what's this?
Why's that little boy in there?
Little boy in there, little boy.
Alright, he's probably good against Flame Man, right? You know what? I probably have this backwards. Flame Man might... What? Well, but someone has to be good against Flower Man. I wish the pubs were not COVID spawning rooms. Yeah. It's okay, Burb. We still have people in America who think COVID's not real.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Should I let this guy be a fisherman?
Yes.
I don't know if I wanna.
There's a dude, I think he does TikToks,
Yeah.
who's aggressively supportive.
Oh yeah, that guy. Guys, I need you to not send any hate, please.
There's this girl who was making a cake, and apparently people left, like, mean comments on it, and the guy responded, just shouted, Who? Who told you that was bad?
Who's been you?
Who's been me? Point them out!
So, like, I know you guys think that my cakes aren't good. Your cakes are beautiful!
It's so good. Oh, what the? What the? Nani?
Nani?
What is this? Alright, see ya, man. I'm so confused.
Canon?
Is this how you Metal Gear? QAnon.
QAnon? Okay.
It's still my big thing somehow. It's still a big thing somehow.
I don't know what it is. So.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, should I not worry about it?
Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, it goes whichever way I'm facing. That makes sense.
What should I make this guy?
Don't worry about it. You don't want to worry about it.
How did you get stuck up there? I hate all of you. I hate all of you.
It involves cannibals running the government.
That's fine.
That's just America.
Cannibal overlords.
What? Can I not slide? I can 100%. Can I not slide jump? I can't slide jump. It's not a thing, is it? Okay, do I have to take this with me, or did I just think I fudged up?
House.
Up.
If y'all could stop making babies, that'd be fantastic.
Fandiddly-tastic.
Come here, buddy. You're gonna become the next, whatchamacallit?
Albert Einstein.
Yeah, that.
Ow!
Shoot. Get in there. Shoot.
Rio, what you posting now, boy?
Yeah, you're gonna go in there. That's fine. You're gonna become the next Hokage. Exactly.
There you go.
Am I gonna have to break every,
Yes.
I have to.
Look at this thick lad.
That. I'm gonna make two.
Ugh. So yeah, after this we gotta play 7 through 11.
7 through 11.
Then I guess Mega Man Legends? No, I gotta play Mega Man and Bass. Or Bass, rather.
Bass.
Mega Man and Bass.
Mega Man Bassy.
Hey man, it's what Mega Man calls him in Mega Man 8.
What?
His name's Bass, because
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
you know,
it's
music.
Yeah.
I think in Mega Man 8 they call him Bass.
Who do I gotta murder?
Whoever made Mega Man 8. Capcom, I guess?
It's like, it's all music based. Isn't that great?
His name's
Yeah,
Bass.
bass.
You know, my
Bass.
favorite instrument.
Favorite instrument. Literally, Pearl in Steven Universe feature.
I mean, look, all I know...
Oh, the bass. Well, if you insist.
All I know is a bass is the most metal of all fish.
It is the most
So,
memorable.
well, he's not weak to Blizzard. Which would suggest that probably Flower is, weak to Blizzard. Which, you know, makes sense, I guess.
Flowers weak to blizzard? Yes.
Do you like to be flashed?
Flowers die in a blizzard. Clearly.
No one wants to be flashed by me. It's called Mega Man and Bass because Megan Trainor was co-producer. Mega Man and Bass. I keep doing it. Don't hate me. Ice is super effective against grass.
Yeah, it's fine.
That is accurate. But so is fire.
Yeah, because things die in winter.
And in flames.
And in flames.
My favorite Trivium song, In
In
Flames.
flames. Come on, buddy.
So then again, almost everything is super effective against grass.
Right? I feel bad for grass types.
Yeah, but Bulby.
I know, but Bulbasaur's part poison, so he's got at least one type coverage over with.
But Toot Twig. Is that why grass is always,
Part poison.
double typed?
Not always, but yeah, it's mostly double typed.
Nope, he jumped right on me, huh? Don't mind me as I scratch left shoulder.
Left shoulder. Ooh.
Banned. Banned on Twitch. Goomba stomped. He did Goomba stomp me. I would like to beat this game today.
That's a good thing for a shepherd to sell.
Sheep.
They take care of the sheep, not sell them.
I probably sell them every now and then. When times get tough. They sell crooks. Can't tell if Jan's just giving me a look or not.
Sorry, I'm trying to get these guys to accept the job.
Me too. We're hiring people like.
This one wants brown wool? No, I need brown wool off of you. That's what I need. Black wool.
Oh! He burned my pee-pee.
You what?
Yeah.
You did what?
He burned the pee-pee. He burned? What more do you want me to say? He burned the pee-pee.
No, that's not what I said. An 11-year-old black girl became the richest colored girl in the world in 1913 when oil was found in the land. Had a lot of her family. By the time she turned 18, Rector was already a millionaire who was so rich that the Oklahoma legislature declared her as a white person. Were you the highest honor I could bestow?
Damn it, America.
F you, America. I can't find a jungle. Neither can I, Verb.
Damn it, Oklahoma.
I'm thinking about...
First Joe Exotic, now this.
Right. I'm thinking about going to the jungle... Well, not the jungle. The, Dark Oak mansion we found. That Brad burned down.
Look, man, it was well deserved.
I'm thinking about going there and then...
Spared no expense.
And then what? Trying to look for a jungle out in that direction. They're hard to find.
Ow. Your cousin posted a great meme on Facebook.
What was it? Which cousin?
Ryan.
Oh.
It was of John Hammond saying, spare no expense. And then it shows, what's his face? The IT guy. Hires a single IT dude.
Hires a single IT dude. Spare no expense.
Who's having money problems, apparently.
Who is?
What was his name? Nestor? Wasn't Nestor.
Oh, it wasn't Nestor. That's Ethan.
Yeah. Big Eve.
Big Eve. Eve. Big Eve.
What? I'm just saying his proper name.
How do you spell your name? E-F.
Big E.
Big E.
I'm gonna die. I feel like I deserve that.
I wish to shave you.
Gosh, what was his name? Rhea, what's the name of the fat guy in, I was gonna say Metal Gear.
In Metal Gear?
Jurassic Park is not Metal Gear. As it turns out.
Oh god. A weapon that surpasses Metal Gear.
Is the T-Rex a weapon to surpass Metal Gear?
We clocked the Metal Gear at 32 miles an hour. You have a Metal Gear? We have a Metal Gear.
I welcome you.
What is it? His name
to
was
Metal
Dennis.
Gear Park.
His name was Dennis. I
Was
don't know
Dennis?
his name. Yeah. You didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, and then Nick Fury got mad.
Then he died.
Same?
His entire body got eaten except for his arm. I feel like the other way around should have happened.
It's not that he died. It's that all they got was an arm.
All they got was an arm. But they didn't even eat it. They just used it as a scare tactic. You got the Metal Gear? We have the Metal Gear. Where's the Metal Gear?
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak past the Metal Gear. Oh boy, Rio posts something.
He is always posting something. What else is new? The Art of War in a nutshell. Get good, LMAO. Sun Tzu.
Remember in Metal Gear Solid 4, where they made these bipedal weapons that had, There's just essentially a pair of legs with a mounted turret on top of it. And they called them geckos, but they moved like cows.
They moved like cows.
Remember when Nintendo thought it was a good idea to port Metal Gear 1 to the NES with no Metal Gear? Huh?
What?
The heck are you talking about, boyo?
What's your issue, Vito?
Rio, you confuse me. Educate me.
Educate.
Learn me, Daddy.
Learn me. No, it's teach me. Get it right.
Metal Gear 1 on NES is missing the Metal Gear boss. Why you do this? Why they do? There are zero. Nah, it's just cloaked. It's cloaking tech. God, I'm mad. This makes me irrationally angry.
More sheep, more sheep. Gotta give wool to the shepherd man now.
Oh! Ow.
Maybe the Metal Gear was the friends we made along the way.
Remember that Kojima publicly disowned this version of the game?
Oh.
I mean, big surprise there. Did he also publicly disown Metal Gear Survive?
There once was a man named Solid Snake who was king of the Metal Gear.
What? Excuse me. What are you on about?
Don't even know.
I don't even know.
Anytime someone says the friends we made along the way, I think of One Piece, because that's literally what One Piece is. There is no treasure, it's just the friends we made along the way.
He hid all his gear in one medal.
In one medal.
Alright, cool. He hates being cold.
I also hate being cold. I get cold in
And then I died.
Once upon a time, Yonzo was very cold.
The end.
She was so cold,
She sneezed.
I sneezed. And then Brad died because I gave him the coronavirus.
Accurate. What you see before you is
It's
just a shell of a man.
Just a shell of
And that was before I got sick.
a man.
God, I hate you so much.
Oh, is it really? Did he really go for that?
What happened?
I'm proud of him. The creator of One Piece said there is going to be a treasure, and it's not just going to be, friendship nonsense.
Are you sure?
Yeah, right? Are you sure? How long is One Piece again?
1,000 episodes.
A lot of episodes.
A ton.
A ton.
It's gonna hurt me and probably kill me. But I can heal.
I like purple carpet, mister. So, is there any particular reason why a villager might not accept a job, even though there is a thing here for him?
He's lazy. He likes living on government taxes. He's gaining the system.
And I'm gonna make a bed for them and then let them sleep, but...
You got Plant B and Rush Jet adapter.
Junji Ito's work. Junji Ito. H.P. Lovecraft's work. H.P. Lovecraft. Same though.
What? Why is there a Mega Man head?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
You don't gotta.
Who would Plant be good against? Wind!
Plant?
Look, I'm either gonna flash the wind or I'm gonna throw a plant at it. One of the two is gonna work. Where's H.P. Lovecraft's cat? We don't talk about his
We
cat.
don't talk about his cat.
I'm sorry, are these sky pandas?
Maybe.
Pandas in the sky! Yonzer, find us a place to move into.
Well, if you insist.
And give me infinite amount of money.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, I'm flying.
I would like to eat, please. Thank you.
Nah. Rio, no.
go into the shoe room for any reason, okay?
Father, don't open my pantry door.
Are you winning, son?
Are you?
Am I winning?
What is winning?
Or am I losing? The end of this thing. It's like, where do all these torches come from?
Oh, I don't like this. Don't like this, Sam. I am.
What's this, Riri? Geneva Convention. Shooting medics is a war crime. Japan. Damn, I kinda don't care. Wow, Japan.
Oh, I don't like.
The shoe room is a big poop drawer. What do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Bird, what does it mean? What do you mean?
Oh my, show me how those tits fart.
Oh my, show me how this fart.
All this time.
What does it mean?
Look, it's Sky Panda. And now he's dead.
Panda?
Yeah, Sky Panda.
Do you have a poop drawer? What's a poop drawer? Do you not have a poop drawer? What is the poop drawer?
What are you on about?
I don't know.
Oh, bye. See you, man. Ah! Oh. They did me a boo-boo.
They did you a boo-boo?
Doing me a boo.
Doing you a boo-boo? A boo-boo?
A boo-boo.
Prince a boo-boo?
Yeah. It's all me.
That. However that song goes.
Yeah.
Please explain to me what a poop drawer is. Is it like a junk drawer? Is that what it is?
The drunk drawer.
The junk drawer?
The drunk drawer.
Tell me it's just the drunk drawer.
The drug drawer.
Yeah, the drunk drawer. That's my mom's purse,
How do I?
mind you.
What is this?
A drawer for poop? What do you mean for poop? Poop with poop and drawer.
I can fly?
Yeah.
Forever?
Forever? That sounds a little cheap.
I can fly.
I can fly. He can fly.
I'm a flying talking robot.
Flying time.
She's talking to Burb. Burb is talking about something called the poop drawer in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Well, Burb can. So Burb doesn't want to. I don't want to say Burb doesn't want to. Sometimes Burb will just chat in Minecraft because it's easier than clicking over into the chat.
Oh wait,
on
no,
Twitch,
wait,
so.
maybe. No. What am I doing? Flash him!
Flash.
He doesn't like to be flashed! Flash the wind!
Games I play when I'm alone. Games I play when my mom walks in. Eat. You can pet the fox. I want to pet the fox.
Can I pet Zelda?
I don't know what you. I don't know. It says, "No, you're mean." Piss drawer. Okay. Part of a series on poop sock.
Ah!
What's poop sock?
What's poop sock?
Store reversed to a viral image of a 3-year-old boy in a Batman costume crying because his mother found a drawer he had been urinating in. The image attracted media coverage and later became the subject of image macros and video remixes, with the examples following "Mom found my poop sock" meme structure. This is a meme that I've never been familiar with.
Thank God. I got Storm. Join the club. I don't like any of this.
Don't like any of this.
Tomahawk or Flame. Why is there a little dude? Why? He's right there. Tomahawk or Flame?
Tomahawk.
Sure.
Tomahawk.
Termherk.
Termahawks.
I don't remember there being cowboys on Tomahawk Man's stage.
You don't remember there being cowboys
You heard it. You heard correct.
In Hawkman's stage.
Yes. Yeah. I gotta go fight Dr. Putin.
Dr. Putin.
Yeah.
dang it.
Ow, stop.
What's a good way to make railings? Because...
Wolf iron. Oh, railings.
I'm trying to...
Fence?
I know, I tried the fence method. Villagers keep getting stuck on top of it because they're morons.
Walls?
I tried walls. It just doesn't look like a thing. And I tried rails.
Come on.
It's just not working right either.
Come on! I hate you.
I guess I'm just gonna use trapdoors. What's going on?
I think you can get an extra life for completing the stages with the little dude again. Huh. Or I could just, you know, say hi to Eddie and he'll give me a free life. Oh, I can fly up there now.
He can fly!
Arrgh!
Oh god, I can fly.
I am all powerful. Wahaha!
Brad, why do you keep putting stuff in the weird locations?
What do you mean?
Why are there ender pearls with the redstone stuff?
I don't know. It makes sense. Shut up. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. I like stuff.
You like stuff? Me too.
Whee!
We can like stuff together, you and I.
You and I. I'm like Iron Man right now.
You are like Iron Man right now. It's not easy having yourself a good time. I am here. Wait, Burb, are you here?
Burb is always here. I am here!
Don't let my villagers out, okay?
Burb, you've been here.
Oh good, this guy accepted the job finally.
How about it's been VV long since either Yonzer or I've played Animal Crossing,
Right.
and I kind of feel bad about it.
Oh, you, what is it you said? Oh, Brad sounded like All Might.
Oh. I did? When?
Always.
Alright.
You always sound like All Might.
Because I am here!
Because I am here. Now what you trading?
Ow.
Some stuff, huh?
Alright, what do you think's strong against a tomahawk? The wind or a plant?
Wind.
I bet it's plant.
The wind.
The only reason why I bet it's plant is because I had to fight Flame Man, and there's no way a plant is strong against a flame. That's just science.
That's just science. You can scooch pretty please. I would be most thankful. Now what you selling?
This ain't ideal.
What?
Ha!
Black sheep have you when you roll.
Come on.
You got this.
I don't, because he's a thought.
You're not allowed to leave.
Haha! Oh, I forgot I can't slide. Oh, what? What?
Burb redeemed enable rewind.
It was turned off.
I have some fights he enabled it then?
It was turned off. Whee! You got silver tea.
Silver tea? Is that like Silk Touch?
Yeah, I got a silk touch pickaxe out of that. Can I ever put silk touch on a regular axe?
Yeah, you can put Silk Touch on an axe, a shovel. And
Why? Why would I put it on an axe?
In case something that requires an axe to be broken, I guess. I don't know.
Last boss.
You know what? It would work with, bookshelves. I mean,
Yes.
granted, you could just use the pickaxe to do it, but it's a little longer.
It is longer. You're right. That is a good reason why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but Rion and melon blocks.
Oh yeah, you could do it on melons too. Because when you break the melon, it turns into slices of melon instead of the full thing.
So Rio's 12-hour shifts start Wednesday, I believe.
Oh.
Rio, is that Wednesday as in tomorrow, or?
It might be. I don't know. How is he gonna?
And you're gonna do Resident Evil tomorrow?
Yeah. No, I'm worried about him working.
Next week. Okay.
I'm worried about him working now that he's fallen off his bike and all bandaged up like he says.
He works from home.
I know, but
He's fine.
it's still not.
He's a
good.
military man.
It's still not good balancing work and pain.
I did that once. Remember when I
Broke your back? Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
And then you went to work regardless. Remember when you had such a bad rope burn on the back of your knee that it was bleeding and pussing every day?
Nope, I go on base for the 12 hours.
Oh, you
Oh,
on
well,
base?
never mind.
All right, then.
You still have to do military stuff? Thought you were out of the military.
It's easy but boring. Maybe he means the base, like, you know. His
Or do you
work-
still work on base?
His works place, you know, like his works company.
Oh, what?
I'm a military contractor.
Oh, so you're a mercenary.
Can I hire you to kill somebody?
Until told different, you're a mercenary.
Better doing hard stuff for 12 hours. Better that doing hard stuff for 12 hours. What?
You fought. New headcanon. Rio went to go work for MSF.
MSF?
Big Boss.
Oh, okay.
Rio has to go to Outer Heaven for a little bit.
It's fine.
Again, another Metal Gear reference Janzer's not going to understand.
Yeah, Yanzu doesn't know Metal Gear. Is that okay? Am I allowed to not know Metal Gear?
Yeah. Yeah. Rio works for Hydra. Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra. Hell Hydra. If you could kindly Hell Hydra.
There's a really good speech at the end of Metal Gear Peace Walker. Which is essentially when Big Boss forms his own PMC. And it's a really nice speech. Die, please. Thanks. Is fire a one-shot kill?
Good question.
It doesn't matter. Unclear.
Unclear.
Shout out to the guys that do the pitch meetings on
I'm pretty sure it's just one guy, isn't it?
Yeah, shout out to the guy that does the pitch meetings. What is the channel called? Screen Rants.
I was gonna say it's not called pitch meeting.
No, it's called. If you type in pitch meeting on YouTube, you'll find them.
Yeah.
I found this, so now you have to see it too.
Alright.
Define have to. Oh, cool! I can shoot through the fire and the flames.
The BDSM community needs to get in on the protest. Reports of leather and latex people charging into rubber bullets, yelling "Harder, Daddy!" doesn't unnerve the police. Nothing will. I remember seeing that.
I think I do too.
Worst. Harder, Daddy.
Yay, we beat the 8 Robot Masters. You got Blast and Rush Power Adapter.
Alright. Herb, I might go raid your sheep farm for white leather, for white wool. Do you got any white leather?
That's racist. Mr. X. Oh, we're fighting Mr. X, not Mr. Cossack. My bad. We're not fighting Putin.
We're not fighting who?
We're not fighting Putin. We're fighting Jason X.
Who?
The best
Oh my
Friday
gosh,
the 13th
Jason
movie.
Bourne.
I hate you so much. Am I on the moon?
Maybe.
No, why? Bradley,
Bradley.
think this through.
Okay.
If you were on the moon, how are you seeing the moon? Bradley.
It's just a big mirror.
Wait, the Earth is actually the moon?
The
Always
mirror
was.
is the moon. If you are on the moon, has a moon. Did you not know that?
The Earth was always the moon.
Actually, you're on Nasser, and over there is Secunda.
Who?
The moon's on...
Today I learned Katsuki is a pun on desire to win in Japan. This is a freebie.
Katsuki? Is that why, his name is Katsuki Bakugo?
What does power do?
Surpasses metal.
Make me buff!
Makes you buff.
Oh, I can punch!
This is a freebie. What is this?
I can punch people! Look at me go!
Oh! Look at his, he's going bleh. He's doing the bleh. Bleh.
I love him.
He's doing bleh.
I love him.
Open the dog.
Rio, that pit bull you sent Yonzer, I can't find it on the Humane Society website.
I think she got adopted. It makes me very happy.
I'm assuming somebody adopted her, which is why I can't find her anymore.
I hope she got adopted. She deserves all the love in the world.
Trust me, if I could find an apartment that would allow pit bulls,
Right? Nobody does. I hate it.
I bet I could punch that.
All the time they're like, we accept small dogs, which I'm like, okay, it's understandable. But whenever they're like, we don't accept pit bulls ever, I'm like, why? It's a dog. They deserve to live too, you know.
Okay, how are we doing this?
How are we doing?
Oh, I did it.
What?
Apparently I could charge my punch.
Punch! Dogs looking down is a blessing. Look at her big chin. Look at her big furf neck. You got this.
Like, how do I do this?
Are you just trying to break that wall there to get through it?
Yeah, I don't even know if this is gonna break it.
Can you just go back to the sturdy platforms and jump fire?
Nope.
Okay, just break it. Oh, so you have to be next to it to punch it?
I'm assuming. Do I not have to do that?
Okay,
yeah,
it's
I
close
do.
range. Okie dokie.
Stop! This is too pure. Okay, what if I... Oop. Die immediately.
Die immediately. Good.
Ow. Oh, really? I can't advance screens by flying. That's dumb.
Dumb butts. Let's see one try. Fine. It's not you. Why do you go solo? Here you are. Bone meal, I require your assistance.
Bone meal, I've come to bargain.
Bone meal, I've come to bargain.
No.
Man.
I did it, guys.
Did it?
Never mind how many tries that took. I did it, guys. You proud of me?
Proud of you, hon.
What would be the point in breaking all this stuff? Look at me go!
Punch, punch. Afraid of the dark? Punch it! Ah, God, heaven. I have to constantly remind myself not to sit on the leg that's bruised.
Yeah, don't do that. I got 2 extra. I got 2 lies out of it. Brad is dying to get gold frogs. LMAO. Oh, dying to gold frogs.
Oh.
They're crickets.
Huh?
They're crickets. I think.
Are they crickets? Where are they at?
No, they're a couple screens away.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Oh dear. Well, this sure is a nightmare. Do you have to shoot them from above? Or from underneath, rather?
No idea.
You know, the one thing Mega Man can't do is to shoot things from underneath.
Huh.
I have sunflowers and I have roses. Turning the freaking frogs gay.
Huh. Yeah, I got no idea what to do against this.
Alright.
This is not a great first boss. Ow. 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 Stop it!
Wake up!
Ow.
You! Thank you. Oh! Selling magenta banners.
Selling magenta bears?
Yes! The bears must not be magenta!
Oh, you're a douche.
Sorry, I'm racist towards magenta bears. Oh yeah?
That was a stupid boss. Didn't like it. Big dumb butts. Big dumb butts, even. You got a stupid looking tower.
What?
He's Mr. 10. Whee!
Those aren't places where the beds go. No, sirree.
They go in the bedroom.
They go in a box.
Any room could be a bedroom if you put a bed in it. This is my sage advice.
Go to bed.
Whatever happened to Alex Jones, by the way?
I don't know who that is.
Does he still he's the friggin' Frogs Gay guy.
Oh, is he?
Is he still in existence?
Might be.
Or did somebody yeet him to oblivion where he belongs?
Somebody turned him gay.
Oh, he's around. I don't like that. I prefer if he wasn't. Like, not that anything would bad happen to him, just that he would stop existing for a while. If you sleep in a bath, is it a bathroom or a bedroom? Yes.
It depends on what cushions you have in the bath. Because if there's no cushions in the bathtub, then you're just sleeping in the bathtub. That's just not comfortable.
Is it called a bedroom because that's where the bed is, or is it called a bedroom because that's where you sleep?
Same thing.
No, it isn't. Does the living room become a bedroom if I sleep on the couch?
No. Then that would solve your answer now, wouldn't it?
Yes.
It's called a bedroom because there's beds in it, not because you sleep in it.
Jan's a smart one out of the relationship. Look, man, I'm just here to meme.
Just hear me.
I wish I could jump up there like that. No, I can. How about that? 100% expected to fail that jump.
Right.
Go away, Mr. Shark Tooth Mouth Thing.
Shark bait! Ooh-ha!
Go away, Sharkmate. Ooh ha. Mr. X. Can't wait till he turns into Dr. Wily. That's a,
That's a
This is,
That's
how I feel about it.
I don't know how this villager just did this, but he clipped through blocks to reach his bed.
He's doing a speed run.
He's doing a speed run. It was like on the corner, and he dashed right into it to sleep in his bed.
Alright, I don't like any of this. Here's a video of Alex Jones earlier this month harassing city employees at a local park for no fucking reason. I mean, he's Alex Jones.
I'd rather he not do that, though.
Well, yeah, he's a piece of shit. What do you expect? Do I control this at all, or is it just doing whatever it wants? This is stupid. I'm gonna die again. This is dumb. Okay, that's just gonna kill me no matter what I do. Good to know. There's too much shit happening on screen.
Don't freaking like that noise.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
What's Rio's Minecraft skin? It's like, I don't know.
George Washington.
George Washington? Is that what
It's George Washington.
Is it really?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh. This is the first time I played. Did someone mention G-dub? Are they related to iDubbbz?
Maybe.
Holy hell, I hate this boss. Just... you... Oh, you... This is the worst boss. Let me friggin' press the start button! What is hitting me? I might have. Oh, yeah, you meant George Washington. Yeah. We're talking about your Minecraft skin. Nope, I thought I was safe.
It's been that skin for like 8 years now. Excellent. Can I put villagers on a lead? Okay. Love you. Can you please calm down?
Oh no, I can't! Holy shit!
Game to relax. Ah!
Fuck that boss.
There.
God! That's stupid. What am I looking at?
He goes zoom.
Oh no, I suck forever. Who goes zoom?
Oh, I don't know who it is. You just go and zoom.
I like the zoom. Oh, well, that's not ideal.
Jaffa cakes are buy one, get one free.
The heck's a Jaffa cake?
I don't know. But he goes zoom.
No, okay.
What's a Jaffa cake? If I may be so bold as to ask. Because heaven forbid, I ask something ever in my life.
Sounds kinky. I was expecting to get a weird look from Yonzer. Hi, what's up?
Hi.
Do I want to get that? No.
Mini soft sponge disc with orange jelly chocolate. Ooh, I think I have one of those. It's like the superior Twinkie.
It does sound like the superior
And
Twinkie.
Twinkies are nasty.
Accurate.
Twinkies are disgusting. They should have went out of business, but now America read a fuss about it.
Well, yeah, America was like, how else will we be fat?
I like when you throw a piece of bread
Yep.
on the floor next to some villagers
Yep.
that are sleeping, and they immediately all scramble out of bed to go get it.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh! Anyone get that reference?
I hope so. I didn't go for it.
I mentioned how I hate endlessly scrolling enemies like that.
Yes.
Did I?
Who put a bucket of lava here?
Me.
Or a thing of lava? Why?
I need to get rid of it.
Maybe I won't. Wait. Where'd the fence go?
Where's the go?
Did the fence burn?
What fence?
There was a fence here.
There was not.
There was a fence here.
There wasn't!
There was!
You're lying!
I'm not lying.
You're lying. I want Jaffas now.
Get me some, please.
Do you also want Macca's?
Yes. Red burning stuff again. Burns everything. Man's a pyromaniac.
Look. Look. Yes. That's beside the point.
It's besides the point. Don't burn my crops.
Your groups?
My creeps. We lost the beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. You never know that reference every time I mention it.
Nope.
And every time I explain it to you, you're like, I don't remember that.
What's it from?
It's from, Spaceballs.
Oh.
He's a sound effect guy. Ask him if
You know the
he
last time I
wants-
watched Spaceballs?
Ask him if he wants a mending flint and steel.
Is that possible?
I don't think that's possible.
Can you enchant flint and steel?
No, you absolutely cannot.
Kind of want to try now, though.
Right? It's possible? Are you kidding me? Is it really possible?
Why? Why would you need that?
Mending it on
You know the last time I watched Spaceballs? Never. Well, yeah, Rio, you don't watch movies.
Rio, it's a good movie. I highly recommend it.
It's a good Star Wars parody. Remember when parodies used to be professionally done?
Right? By Steven Spielberg, no less.
Is that a Spielberg movie?
I think it is.
Oh no, he's chasing me.
Now they're just done on YouTube for free.
Yes. Shout out to Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That ended, unfortunately.
I like, oh god, what's it called? I like the, this movie but on a budget memes. and it's like a guy dressed up. He's like supposed to be Mufasa or something, so he puts on this red blanket around his face,
Can I get behind?
and that
Nope.
makes him Mufasa. Movies are a plot by the communists to infect my flat Earth with 5G. Of course! Spend no expense.
Maybe. This argument holds water.
Unlike the Earth, which is flat.
Hey.
You know how water will run off on the surface.
You mean to tell me Asgard's flat, but Earth isn't?
No, I'm telling you that the Yggdrasil is flat, but the Earth isn't. Ah, no!
This fella could die. I appreciate it.
Me too! Ah. Oh.
Ah!
Don't you like bread? Come get your bread! This is probably my favorite way to leave villagers, if they would ever so kindly oblige me. Why are you over here?
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Maybe the villagers aren't ready for it. Well, they better be.
Rio, do you know if Sinu's going live tonight? I'm assuming he is. Because I'll probably just stream until he goes. Till he goes.
Till he goes?
Yeah, he is. Excellent.
Alright.
Here we go.
What's he streaming?
So he's finally here. Performing for
Performing
you. If you know the words, you can join in too.
Can I join in too?
I want the DK rap recited by Jeff Goldblum. If you know the words, you can join in too.
Only if you want to, anyway. I tell you how I go. I'm going to kill all of you.
Friendly reminder that DK64 is a good game, despite what Rio says. Also, Banjo 2 is better than Kazooie. Oh, right, I can't slide.
Gonna kill all of you. Gonna
Terrible game. It is not a terrible game. Loaded? Absolutely. Terrible? No. One reminder, his coconut gun can fire in spurts. Super friendly reminder, if it shoots you, it is going to hurt. Also, you should probably know that he is bigger and faster. Some would say he's stronger too. Can you click that?
I can't, okay?
Rio says it's important.
Well, if Rio says it's important, maybe I'm important.
You are important. Thanks for noticing.
And if I'm important,
Yes.
maybe you should let me do the things I need to do first.
Yeah.
Before you start yelling at me to click on links, okay, Rio?
Yeah, Riri. Papa Riri. Stream, which would you prefer? Me trying... Brad has it, okay? Is Rio trying to bless my life? Other than with his streams, of course.
Damn stairs.
Groove me in my compliment for Rio.
What?
I asked if Rio's trying to bless my life. Other than with his streams, of course.
He's always here with his streams.
Rio's trying to meme. Trying?
Come on, buddy.
Rio's the meme lord of this Twitch channel, thank you very much. guess we'll go over here. Can I go this way? I can. Oh! I want to go the other way.
Go up the stairs, please. Up the stairs, please. Up the dang stairs, please. Thank you.
Like I was saying, stream. Would you prefer me to try to fit into my old schedule again, but I accidentally used an E-tank. Wait, I can rewind.
Incoming, okay.
Oh boy, that's a big boy. Would you rather me try to fit my streams in on their normal days again, being Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays? Or would you rather me just do some long streams on my days off? I'm watching the
It freezes. There it goes. Don't tell me there's a goddamn ad.
I saw Shrek.
Is that a real, like, 3D model you can get? Like, to use on your phone? 2 years later?
Okay, that ending was pretty good.
Here you go. It's almost election time. That means you have to choose your party. Democrat? We need communism. Republican? Listen here. the Green Party? The trees say shut the F up. Libertarian? What business is it of yours what I do with my own things?
Yeah. Yonzer, what do you think would be better?
For what?
Streaming on just my days off, or trying to fit in my stream schedule on the days I was originally streaming on?
I think streaming on your days off would be better, just because when you get home from work, sometimes it's late, depending on what you had to do.
Well, that's what I mean. I would change the schedule around to
Accommodate for that.
Probably stream in the mornings before work.
Yeah.
I mean, days off sounds like the way.
The way.
Rio knows the way. Do what you do best. American politics is choosing what you think is the least evil. Accurate. That's all politics.
That's all politics.
Rio, which founding father described democracy as the least evil form of government?
Probably Jefferson. I want to think it was Jefferson.
I want to say Franklin.
Franklin? Nah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Benny Boy was pretty smart with the politics.
I know. So was Jefferson.
Honestly, I thought that was Churchill. You know, one of the American founding fathers. Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. He winced in Churchill's.
Think there was a church on a hill where he was born?
Mayhaps.
Okay, sounds like everyone's voting for days off. And I'm talking like 6 to 8 hour long streams.
Yeah.
Also, stream days will be random to accommodate for my crappy retail schedule. Found it. Indeed, it has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except for all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. Also, Mr. X is saying some things, and I'm just ignoring him. Dr. Wadley is Mr. X? What? No way!
You don't say!
Burb, saying I'll prepare my monster sounds like a really bad euphemism.
How's about we don't do that?
Well, he's illegal.
Stop that. Stop that. This right now, young man.
I really should, especially since I use webcam now. People can find me.
Fine.
What if work finds me?
You almost told them you were going live today.
Yeah, every time. So I have Microsoft Teams on my phone. every time I go to at everyone on Discord, I almost go to Microsoft Teams instead. Although Jefferson loved democracy a bit too much, so he might have said that. I call it the monster because it has the dimensions of a king. Jesus. Cease.
Herb, this isn't the way you should talk whenever you're in front of a lady.
This is not the way.
This is not the way.
When's Mandalorian coming back? Isn't it this fall? Good show. Everybody go watch it.
Right.
And thanks to my Verizon plan, I don't have to pay for Disney Plus anymore.
Kind of have to pay for it.
Not really.
Not really, but you kind of have to.
I mean, my costs didn't go up at all. That's not true. Technically, they did, since I upped my dad to the 5G plan. And it's actually $5 more than what he's paying me, but shh, I'm not going to tell him.
Tom, they're literally bleeding 900 people a day in France. Are you sure this revolution is good? Shut the fuck, Federalist.
Did you hear me, by the way?
I'm sorry.
I technically upped my dad's plan
Yeah.
to what we're on.
So,
So, technically, he should owe me more money, but I ain't going to make him pay me more money.
right? Don't tell him anything.
I'm not gonna.
If he finds out, he's gonna be like, "Where's me?" Like he does.
Like he does. I didn't say a word to him. Have you noticed it's always the youngest child that takes care of their parents?
Yeah, it's because they get stuck with them the longest. I'm lucky. I have a dad that's stubborn, and Mom moved out, and she failed to convince me to move in with her. So,
I pay for my parents' Hulu TV and their phone bill. Which my dad should have already been paying me $10 more than he actually was. Same with my brother. But you know.
My mom pays for Netflix, but I pay Hulu. Nice.
Yeah. Similar. But yeah, I'm paying the Hulu live TV thing for my parents, and I'm also giving them a bigger discount than what Work's giving me for their phone bill. I have 9 lives. I'm like a kitty. Oh my god, it's a dragon!
Hey, Big Chong,
What in the world?
Ah! Sorry.
Ow. Ow.
Kung Fu! Gotta have Kung Fu in the house.
Kung Fu Fruit Cup? Of GDQ fame? What a good dog. Me? Or what I'm shooting?
Yeah, what you're shooting.
I don't know, man.
I put Donkey Kong in the living room. I hope that's okay.
Phone call, 1 sec. I'll miss you.
Oh, I'll miss you.
Tell Uncle Sam I said hi. Tell Donald Trump I said
Yeet.
yeet. It's best.
Yeetus deletus Donald Trumpets.
Donald.
This is why you're going to marry me, right?
No.
Is this how I get the marriage?
Yes. Instead of wearing a amulet of Mara.
Yeetus deletus. Will you marry me?
I did it. I did it.
Oh, I need a break from this for a hot minute. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so it seems like everybody's voting for me to just do long streams on my days off, which I'm fine with. That does make more sense.
And I mean, maybe like every other day off, depending on, you know, what you're doing. Because it's like,
Well, yeah, depending on life.
depending on life.
Life finds a way to
'Cause
wreck
it's
my
like,
life.
If it's your day off, it's like, yeah, I get to stream. But if your stream becomes a chore, then it's less of a day off.
I can't charge.
Is that Norbert?
Who?
Norbert?
Who?
Harry Potter? You know, British Harry Potter? The dragon that Hagrid hatches in the first movie.
He named it Norbert?
Yes. I think it's Norbert. Norbert. Do you want me to go get the book?
No, I want to watch the, I want to watch the movie where it's all guns.
Did you post that in Discord?
I did, I believe.
It was amazing.
Somebody did the whole movie, by the way. That little snippet of Harry Potter where everyone's using guns.
That's just a...
Guns are CGI'd on everything. Yeah, somebody did the whole movie like that.
I recommend the trailer, though, because not everything is... It's literally the whole movie.
It's literally the whole movie, but instead of wands, they'll pull out guns.
And, like, they only pull out a bunch of wands until Harry gets to Hogwarts. So it's kind of a drag until you get to that point. But Neville, I'm really sorry I have to do this. Bang, bang, bang! I told Trump what you said.
He said bitches be fake news! Ow. Is there a better strategy I could be using here?
Magic his minigun go burr. Hey, you're playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Did you know that?
Last I checked. Whenever Harry goes to open his vault, instead of it being all gold, it's all bullets.
It's all golden mold. Didn't think your parents left you with nothing, did ya?
No, we joke, but in, Metro, the Metro game series, they use bullets as currency.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Because it's a, you know...
Dystopia.
It's post-nuclear war.
Yeah, yeah. What happened to that ketchup packet?
I don't know. Yeah, they're a little gross.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
So instead of pre-war bullets... Yeah. Actually good, like, military-grade bullets were valued a lot higher than crappy rusted bullets that you can find. The Metro series is a great game. You should play it. Rio, have you played it? You would like it a lot. It's really good survival horror. Would highly recommend. Oh god, ice physics. Dude, I've played them all, you thought. Excellent. I have not seen or played the latest one yet. And I'm still waiting to until I either have a machine that can run it, or... How about playing Exodus? Look, man. Loser. Look, man. I'm poor, alright? What do you want from me? Ah! Oh, no! No! No, I could probably punch the ice walls, huh? Exodus isn't as good as the other two. Well, that's unfortunate. The first two are fantastic. Really good games. Yeah, whenever the odds are I get an apartment and I can have a, either a console or a computer that can play it, I'm all for it. You know, these things take time and money. And it sucks because nowhere, particularly around here, is too enticing with apartments. Okay. Okay. Xbox One can barely handle it. Gotcha, so wait for PC. Oh god! Didn't expect the Mad Lad to just come at me like that. I always get weird about that, but I'm probably going to be switching mostly over to PC games whenever I get that thing built. Maybe I'll just look up what ports are better, what versions are better. Oh boy. This isn't too bad. Oh, okay.
I has cat.
Excellent.
I also moved Bungie over.
Doubly excellent. Guys, why is Janzer the perfect wife? Nobody. Yeah. Go on.
What?
Go on, Rio. Rio, y'all want Taiwanese symphonic black metal?
Sure.
Sure. Hi.
Whoa. The hell's that? A yumper! What a good dog.
Rio, please. Oh! Ah! What a... Oh, you're troublesome. Oh, you're... Alright, see you, man. Are you serious? Oh, this is not fun.
Cat is thirsty.
I found my most hated thing in this game already. I wonder if Jet will help me at all.
Scoochie Boochie. Here you go, lovey.
Yeah, so please sit down.
Never!
Sorry, the game's being mean to me.
Well, the game's always being
Wawa,
mean to you.
thank you.
Yes. Can I have Wawa? Goes for the ginger ale instead.
Carbonated water.
Okay, well, you're not wrong.
I'm
It's just
never
good
wrong.
carbonated water.
Right, other than that trash, whatever that was we were drinking.
Well, do you think if we put ginger in it and shake it up, it'll be good?
Rio's saying no.
What?
Or
No,
Barbara's
don't say
saying no.
I can't, my cat's sitting on the mouse.
Time for the Bosch Rush.
Bash me.
The burst rush. Thanks, I hate it. Oh gosh, I never figured out what was strong against him.
Oh, gosh. What is he? What's his name?
I never used fire on anyone, so it's probably fire. Oh god, fire sucks. It's not fire.
It's not fire. What is he? What's his name?
Javelin Man.
Javelin Man.
It's not Javelin Man.
Spear.
A nut.
Yeah, put the pepper you found it. What is he?
Alright, this game's an asshole. This game officially made me mad. I'm big mad. Ow. Are you fucking serious? My anger is growing. Use Tony Hawk. I don't have Tony Hawk. And the game decided to be a cunt and not give me anything that I can use. I'm gonna punch him. The game like, hey, yeah, you don't get any energy, you fuck. I'm like, thanks, man.
You're okay, I got you. I will always take care of you, my dear.
This is stupid. I am growing angry.
And now you've made me angry.
Because this game's a motherfucker.
I made a meme for the tankies on Twitter. They didn't like it. How to... I can't read it from here. How to not deny genocide. Whoa, this looks hard.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Really? Here, go fight all the bosses without us refilling any of your fucking ammo.
It happens.
My most hated thing is that...
It's the Elite Four.
No, it's the elite... Fucking... God...
It's the Elite Eat My Ass. Just go into play.
I don't care. Remember that you're also a motherfucker, Rio.
Whoa, dude. Twitter doesn't like anything. I wish I could delete his comment. He's not. Also not on stream, I assume. So you had time to waste.
Fucking...
Did you get stuff stuck in your tail again, you idiot?
Fucking serious. I hate how that when I get damaged, my charge stops. And I have to start charging again. Fuck you. Motherfucker. Stupid. What does this asshole hate? I think he hated Blizzard. He should also hate fire. And if he doesn't, I'm calling shenanigans. Shenanigans!
Shenanigans?
You're a fucking plant! Why are you resistant to fire?
Uncultured plant.
What was he weak against? He is weak against Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard.
And the game decided, hey, we're not gonna give you
the thing you must
give you any ammo whatsoever because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
stupid assholes. We're gonna give you the stupid fan section with a bunch of spikes, and then we're gonna send you in there. Good luck.
He likes to land on your head. Like an asshole. Nice dodge, though. I'm gonna boop your nose.
I was having fun.
You wanna take a break to pet the kitty?
No,
Well, fine then.
don't.
Nope, you.
Come back to me when you got a dog.
She is a dog.
Lies.
It's clearly a dog. Oh.
Stop being an asshole. Okay. Keep doing that a couple times.
What did I just say? Oh, nice hit. Nice.
Douchebag. I think Rio posted a dog.
No, he,
Up.
hang on.
Who's this?
He's talking about Duchess. Look at that good goat. She is a goat. She'll eat anything. When she licks her lips.
Ow. Really?
Is he holding a lantern?
Ball and chain.
Kinky. Oh. She'll not eat you though, yet you have some use to her.
Centaur Man!
Okay, bye. Don't do this. She was quick.
Damn it. Why can the centaur do Zawarda? Why the centaur Zawarda?
Why can't the centaur Zawaldo?
I think he's speaking English, but I don't know. Are you memeing? Is this a meme?
Is this a meme? I don't claim to understand British.
Hate you. That's a good joke. How dare you speak British in my
How
chat?
dare you speak British?
What did this asshole hate?
Old British.
He hated being flashed.
Everybody hates being flashed.
The wind.
Is he throwing shamrocks at you?
No, he's throwing blades. He's Windman.
Oh, he's Windman.
That's why he hates being flashed.
Alright then, if you insist. What a chunker. Is it the JoJo reference? A while though, I know it is.
Fuck you.
Zawaldo stops time. I don't know much about JoJo other than you're approaching me and Zawaldo.
See, this is the section they were like, hey, you can do this first, right? Before you go fight all the bosses.
Yeah, it's a hard game, okay?
It's fine, right?
I only know the JoJo memes too, okay? As long as I'm not the only ones.
It's like, no, it's not freaking fine, you piece of shit.
Oh! Nice. Not nice.
Oh my god! Stupid! So dumb!
And then this nonsense, huh? Oh, come on.
Fine.
I should watch it. I hear it's... Not that it's hard to watch or anything, but just that it's long.
Long.
Long. You wanna play anything after this, or nah?
Don't run up to save scum. They deserve it.
Why? Yeah, the art style is very unique and strange. Nice. Does it even give you full health?
Nope, never does. Who's in here?
What, the
No.
flower dude? Flower power!
This asshole.
The pillow smells like home.
Please, God, let me hit him.
Ooh, that makes so much health.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, are you out? Shoot.
This game's like, here, have 5 shots.
Play this during the fight, it'll help you, or just give you anxiety, I don't know.
If it's not Bulby, I'm not interested.
Do you want me to turn this off, or what?
Rio, no need to be racist. Ow.
Alright. Video unavailable and not my style anyways. Fair.
Do I get to flash? No, I get to throw a ball at him.
You say centaur, but he's got the body of a doggo.
What?
But doggo body. Horses don't have legs like this.
I fired. That one. You gotta flash the wind in order to win.
Gonna flash the wind.
Yeah.
So next time you fart, I should just moon you.
Yeah.
Toilet humor. Excellent.
Ha 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 ha.
You took it out quickly.
Ha 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 ha. I bet I'll need Storm Man next. Can you click that link?
Yes, you did.
I do not need Storm Man next.
Karen's grandfather.
What was good against Tomahawk?
It was trying
Plant?
to straight watching her refuse to wear a piece of cloth for 20 minutes. Accurate though.
Oh no.
What you got, Burberry now?
That was poopy. Hey, did you know Kimball Donald was playing Fall Guys?
Sweet.
Shout out to Kimball Donald.
Like it.
Ow.
Sounds like Steven Universe stuff.
Game.
Nice. Good luck.
Who haven't I used yet? Fire. It's probably Blizzard Man. Yep.
Why does he have skis?
Oh.
You're not allowed to spin dash. Oh, you got this. I just spam it on him.
Alright.
Saving or nah?
Time to go fight Dr. Willie.
Can I have a hug?
That's too much for stream. Not safe for Twitch.
I'll just hug myself then.
Yeah, we hug like freaks. Defakes are getting out of control. Oh dear. What is happening?
Their faces on everybody's. I don't know whose face that is, though. Who's that?
What's up, buddy? Thanks, man.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Oh, God!
Well, it's hard to tell when his face is on other people's bodies, okay?
Who was it? I'm scared.
From Trivium, Matt Heafy.
Did Matt Heafy post that video?
Yeah, he did. he said something about stream schedule, 9 p.m. or some nonsense.
Love that man. Unlike Willie. My God. My God. My God.
I don't know if I wanna.
Let me try to punch him.
I
Think it's a good idea to punch him.
Punch him. Afraid of the dark? Afraid of Skirlingtons? Punch them. Oh, that hurts.
Good job, me.
What'd you do? Jump into it?
No, I went the wrong direction.
Oh. Well, this is an Octopus Box fight. Good to know that you can just punch the good old machine.
Just punch it as hard as you can.
Can I punch him as hard as I can?
God, yes. Ugh!
Nice.
Ow.
How does he still leave? Was that your last,
Nope. It was not. What do you mean? I
What do you
didn't.
mean? What are you talking about?
Of course I didn't die. This is first try.
First try.
On original hardware.
Original hardware.
Ow. Ow.
Hey Brad, wanna play a retro Sonic game called Sonic 3D Heist? 3D Blast? Oh. Sorry, I was like scrolled up slightly.
Sure, what could go wrong?
Here it is. Not on original hardware stuff.
Ow. Oh my God.
I heard you.
No, you didn't.
I heard you.
He's still going! Ah!
It's so hard, even the elitist Rio cheated. You think it would be any easier with keyboard controls? It'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, Rio! Rio!
Rio did it with the 3D controller.
You lost all rights to eat upon. No, you didn't. Let's be honest.
He invisible.
He invisible.
Ah! Just go the other way. No, wow, really? It followed you there?
Yeah, but it's a Homer.
Homer.
All right, I gotta know that somehow.
The invisible
Hi.
boatmobile, which is pink. Can you just come down a little lower, like gun level, please?
Nah, that's illegal.
Nice. Oh god, he came down too low. Get low, get low. Can you like jump over it once you reach the edge or not?
Nope.
Oh. Ah. Oh, come on, dude. See, if he would have just stayed up there, you never would have killed him.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Comes from upbringing. His parents are probably idiots too.
Hey, achievements.
Brad, if you ever have a kid like that, I'll disown you. Look at this angry. You can totally squeeze through those bars. Your hair's just too big.
What? Sentenced to prison for his crimes. Dr. Wiley now rolls over a prison cell. At long last, the world is at peace. All right. We did it.
We did it?
We did it,
We did
Reddit.
it, Reddit.
Yay.
We did it, Discord.
Ugh.
I'm sorry that well, actually, that's your Trey's fault. But, sorry that this room is built on an angle.
It happens. Yay! We beat Mega Man 6. Locked up in jail for all of a week, then it escapes to the next game. Well,
Right.
yeah. I liked Mega Man 6 a lot.
Bosses are pretty hard, but not unmanageable.
They're not even that hard. It was just stupid at the end. If they had changed a few things at the end, which I kind of have this gripe with all Mega Man games.
Yeah, they always have like a precursor.
Which
to
I understand that, you know, retro game, the last bit of it needs to be hard as nails. I get that. But it feels like there's just a insane difficulty spike once you get to the last couple levels. I didn't care for any of the ending bosses. None of them felt particularly great. As far as like level design and the 8 robot masters, they were pretty good in this. But that's just my opinion. That's just my onion.
I am my onion. And I'm also my scallions.
Nani?
Onion. Onions have layers. Everybody loves cake. Cakes have layers.
Tasty.
Do pillows have layers?
Sometimes.
Hair has layers. Can we eat hair? Layers of hell. Onions are nasty. I don't like raw onions. I like them caramelized. They're nice and sweet, good on a burger. You know, you just gotta fry the heck out of them on a skillet with a little bit of vinegar. Not vinegar. What am I thinking of? Olive oil? Yeah, that's it. Olive oil. Maybe vinegar. That's your style. Eat garlic.
Sorry, I'm reading work stuff.
Why are you reading work stuff on this stream?
Because always.
It's not time for work, it's time for fun.
The fun.
Fun.
The fun.
The fun.
We'll probably switch over to Animal Crossing in a couple minutes here.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to plug it in. It's plugged into the TV at the moment.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Thankfully, the Switch is pretty easy to stream off of.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna continue to play. I guess I'll try to play Last of Us some more.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to. Last time we couldn't get it to capture properly. And then, like, if we bump the darn thing, it breaks.
Yeah, it's certainly a pain in the butt.
We should, like, bolt it down somewhere.
But I mean, I might fight with it.
Do it on a day where you don't plan on streaming, though, so then you can just not feel guilty about not getting it to work.
Also, heads up, I'm probably gonna get a phone call here soon.
Aww.
Which is the perfect time to switch over and make you on stream for a little bit.
Why do I gotta stream?
So yeah, we're done with the first Legacy collection here. Unless I feel like going through all of them and playing the challenge mode.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a stream out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, I'm in a cozy mood. I got my pillow. I'm hugging the pillow.
But for right now, that's gonna do it for Mega Man 6 and the Megacy Legacy.
The Megacy Legacy.
The Megacy Legacy.
The Megacy Legacy. It's like a rap. You gotta keep saying.
Megacy Legacy.
Wait, is Sinish streaming? When's he going?
He's probably gonna go soon.
Soonish.
Oh right, this started from some sort of like robot tournament. Yeah. Yeah, that was the plot of this game. See, look at all those 6 golden heads down there.
Mugasy. Thought you left and now I'm
But for now, BRB, we'll switch on over. And I'll see you in a hot minute.
sexy.